And if I told you that everything you desire, everything you long for in the depths of your being, is already within your reach, that there is a frequency, a hidden vibration in the very fabric of the universe that can connect you with divine energy? Throughout history, the great sages, mystics, and spiritual masters have spoken of a fundamental principle. The universe does not respond to our words, but to our vibration. And there is a particular frequency that has been considered the purest, the highest, the one that tunes us with the consciousness of God. This frequency is 963 Hz, known as the frequency of God, or the vibration of universal consciousness. But what does this really mean? How can we use this vibration to transform our life? Next, we will explore the hidden power of 963 Hz, its relationship with the deepest spirituality, and how we can harmonize with this vibration to unlock abundance, inner peace, and connection with the divine. First, we will travel through time to discover how ancient civilizations understood the power of sound and its impact on consciousness. Then, we will explore the science behind frequencies and how they influence our mind and our spirit. And finally, we will learn practical methods to vibrate in tune with the frequency of God and manifest a life full of purpose and fullness. If you have ever felt that the universe sends you signals, if you have ever experienced moments of inexplicable connection with something superior, this video is for you because the secret of the universe is in vibration, and today we will reveal how to tune in with the most powerful of all. Are you ready to awaken to a new reality? Since time immemorial, the human being has understood that sound is not just a vibration in the air, but a key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe. In all ancient civilizations, we find evidence that sound and frequency were used as healing tools, expansion of consciousness, and connection with the divine. Ancient Egyptians, for example, believed that the universe was created through primordial vibration. In their most sacred temples, priests used specific chants and intonations to induce high states of consciousness and connect with the divine plane. It is said that the Great Pyramid of Giza was built with such extraordinary acoustic precision that it could amplify certain specific frequencies. In India, Vedic mantras have been used for millennia to alter the mind and body. The sound Om, considered the primordial sound of the universe, vibrates at a frequency close to 963, which makes it a direct bridge to the divine consciousness. The indigenous peoples of America, for their part, have used shamanic drums and chants to enter into trance and communicate with the spirits of nature. For them, vibration is the key to harmonizing with the cosmos and receiving messages from the higher planes. But what does this have to do with us today? Today, modern science is beginning to rediscover what the ancients already knew, that sound has a profound impact on our mind and our body. Recent studies have shown that certain frequencies can modify our brainwaves, induce states of deep meditation, and even activate parts of the DNA that remain inactive. Among all the frequencies discovered, one stands out above the others: 963 Hz. The frequency of universal consciousness. Studies on the so-called solfeggio scale, an ancient frequency system used in Gregorian chants and ancient spiritual practices, have revealed that 963 Hz is the vibration that activates the pineal gland, the center of our intuition and spiritual connection. When we expose ourselves to this frequency, our perception expands, our consciousness rises, and we begin to experience a feeling of unity with the universe. But how can we apply this knowledge in our daily life? How can we begin to vibrate in tune with the frequency of God? Get ready, because what comes next will change your way of seeing reality. So far, we have explored how ancient civilizations understood the power of sound and vibration. But what does modern science say about this? Is it possible that a simple frequency has the power to alter our consciousness and connect us with the divine? The answer, surprisingly, is yes. Everything in the universe is in constant vibration. From the stars in the cosmos to the cells of our body, everything emits a single frequency. Quantum physics has shown us that matter, in its most fundamental essence, is nothing more than energy in motion. One of the most fascinating discoveries in this field is the relationship between sound and matter, a phenomenon known as thematic. When certain frequencies are applied to a surface with particles of sand, water, or dust, they take perfectly symmetrical geometric shapes such as sacred mandalas. This phenomenon shows us that sound is not only capable of influencing matter, but can also shape it. If sound can influence the structure of physical particles, what effect does it have on the human being? This is where the frequency of 963 comes in. The pineal gland, known in many spiritual traditions as the third eye, is a small organ located in the center of the brain, between the left and right hemispheres. In the esoteric tradition, it is believed that this gland is the bridge between human consciousness and divinity, a portal to higher dimensions of existence. Science has discovered that the pineal gland contains apatite crystals, which have piezoelectric properties. This means that they can generate electric impulses when exposed to certain stimuli, such as sound. It has been shown that specific frequencies can activate this gland and stimulate the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for sleep, cell regeneration, and high states of consciousness. But the most surprising thing is that studies suggest that 963 Hz resonates directly with the frequency of the pineal gland, stimulating it and awakening its hidden potential. Those who have practiced meditation with this frequency report experiences such as a feeling of unity with the universe, an increase in intuition and mental clarity, experiences of astral projection or lucid deep dreams, feelings of inner peace and unconditional love. It is as if, by exposing ourselves to this frequency, our being began to synchronize with universal intelligence, unlocking capacities that the rational mind is barely beginning to understand. One of the most shocking experiments on the influence of sound on the human body was carried out in bioenergy laboratories. A group of people were exposed to the frequency of 963 Hz during 15-minute daily sessions, and the results were amazing. Increase in coherence of brain waves. It was observed that participants reached deeper states of meditation with greater speed, similar to those recorded in experienced monks. Effect on DNA. Changes were recorded in the genetic expression related to cell regeneration and the reduction of oxidative stress. Energy and well-being. Participants reported feeling lighter, with greater vitality and spiritual connection. These findings confirm what many spiritual traditions have claimed for centuries. Sound has the power to transform our reality. But the question remains, how can we apply this frequency in our daily life to experience its effects? What follows is the true secret to access the divine frequency. Throughout history, humanity has sought the way to connect with the divine, to access a state of higher consciousness that allows us to transcend the limitations of the material world. From ancient Egyptian priests to the mystics of the Himalayas, spiritual teachings have revealed that the entire universe is vibration, and within this ocean of frequencies, there is one in particular that has been considered the key to accessing the highest states of consciousness, the frequency 963. If the universe is a symphony, 963 Hz is the master note, the one that harmonizes our energy with the creative source. But beyond theory, the big question is, how can we use this frequency to transform our life? Here I will reveal 4 powerful techniques to integrate this vibration into your day-to-day. If you apply them consistently, you will notice how your perception changes and your energy aligns with higher states of consciousness. Since ancient times, ancient civilizations have understood the power of sound to influence the mind and spirit. The Sanskrit mantras, the Gregorian chants, the Sufi music, they all sought something in common to resonate in harmony with the cosmos. Today, science has confirmed what the wise have always known, that sound has a direct impact on our brainwaves. And when we expose ourselves to the frequency 963, something fascinating happens. Our mind calms down, intuition sharpens, and we experience a deep sense of connection with something bigger than us. But how can you apply it? Listen to music at 963 Hz for 10 to 15 minutes a day. Use headphones for a more immersive experience. Put this frequency as a background while you work, meditate, or before going to sleep. To enhance its effect, close your eyes while you listen and visualize a bright white light expanding inside your head. Meditation is much more than sitting in silence. It is a door to altered states of consciousness, a space where time dissolves and our mind opens to new realities. When we meditate at 963 Hz, something inside us is activated. The pineal gland, known in many traditions as the third eye, begins to vibrate in synchrony with the universe. This small organ in the center of the brain has been associated with extrasensory perception, intuition, and spiritual connection. Take these steps to perform this meditation. Find a quiet place where you are not interrupted. Sit with your back straight and close your eyes. Put a soundtrack at 963 Hz at a low volume. Inhale deeply and visualize a bright white light sphere on your head. Feel how that light descends slowly and envelops your whole being. Stay in this state for 10 to 20 minutes, allowing the energy to flow. The more you practice this meditation, the more you will feel your intuition, creativity, and inner peace expand. Crystals have been used since ancient times to amplify energies and protect the mind from negative influences. Some of them resonate at 963 Hz, becoming powerful tools to tune into the vibration of the divine. The best crystals to raise your frequency are amethyst, activates the pineal gland and enhances intuition; transparent quartz, amplifies vibration and mental clarity; lapis lazuli connects with inner wisdom and cosmic consciousness. How can you use them? Place a crystal on your forehead while you meditate. Hold it in your hands while you listen to sounds at 963 Hz. Carry it with you during the day to maintain your high vibration. In addition, the sacred geometric patterns, such as the flower of life or the Merkava, can also help you align with universal vibration. You can use them in mandalas, drawings, or even jewelry to reinforce the connection with the frequency 963. The words are vibration. Every time we speak or think, we emit a frequency that shapes our reality. That is why, when we repeat affirmations in tune with the energy 963 Hz, our mind begins to reprogram and align with elevated states of consciousness. Some affirmations to activate this frequency would be, I am in tune with the frequency of divine light. My consciousness expands and I connect with the infinite. I manifest love, wisdom, and fullness in my life. Repeat these affirmations out loud or mentally, especially in the morning and before going to sleep. Write them down in a notebook and read them during moments of introspection. Combine repetition with listening to the frequency 963 to amplify its impact. This frequency is not just a number, it is a portal to a new way of living. As you incorporate these habits into your day-to-day life, you will begin to notice profound changes, a greater sense of peace and mental clarity, an increase in intuition and creativity, a greater connection with your purpose and mission in life. Constancy is important. Like a musical instrument that needs to be tuned, your energy requires time and practice to vibrate in harmony with the divine. For millennia, the wise have understood a deep truth. Everything in the universe is vibration. Every thought, emotion, and action emits a frequency that shapes our reality. And within this energetic framework, the vibration 963 resonates as a portal to the divine, a master key that connects us with the pure essence of the universe. Now that you have explored the meaning and application of this frequency in your daily life, there is a fundamental question left. Are you ready to make this vibration your natural state? We have seen that through music, meditation, crystals, affirmations, and sacred geometry, we can tune our energy to resonate with the frequency of creation. But the real change does not happen only with knowledge, but with constant practice. Think about this. When you decide to tune an instrument, it is not enough to adjust it once. You must tune it repeatedly until it sounds in harmony. The same happens with your energy. Every day, every thought, and every action are opportunities to elevate your vibration and align yourself with universal consciousness. If you apply these practices with constancy, you will begin to notice profound changes in your life. These are some signs that your frequency is rising. Greater mental and emotional clarity. Your thoughts become more positive and harmonious. Increased intuition. You receive clear messages from within and trust your inner guide more. Connection with divinity. You feel a deep peace and certainty that everything is connected. Synchronicities and manifestations. Your reality begins to align with your highest desires. It is not about a belief or a temporary fashion. It is about awakening a sleeping inner reality. When you elevate your vibration, the universe responds. It is like tuning a radio. The clearer the signal, the purer the message you receive. So today I invite you to take action. Do not wait for a perfect moment. Start right now. Choose a practice. Integrate it into your life and watch the magic unfold before you. If this information resonated with you and you feel that it can help more people elevate their vibration, don't keep this knowledge just for yourself. Subscribe to continue exploring together the mysteries of the universe and discover more tools for your spiritual evolution. Like, if this video has inspired you and you want to see more content like this, share with those you feel are ready to receive this frequency and transform their reality. The frequency of God is already in you. You just need to activate it.